Okay, Miss Cook, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, Your Honor, I've got a 13-year-old daughter and a ex-husband that's decided to start his life over, but I can't do that because I've got a child to take care of, and I need some help doing that.
What do you mean by start his life over? He remarried?
You know, he's decided to go back to school.
That's a good thing, right?
That's fine, but it doesn't help us any.
Okay, you mean financially?
Financially, right.
Okay, what type of activities are your daughter, involved in?
She wants to do cheerleading, and she's on student council.
Okay.
A mother stands before the court, her voice shaking with emotion. Her ex has moved on, but she's left carrying the weight alone. With a young daughter to care for, she pleads for help. The judge watches closely. Will compassion win today? Or will this mother walk away with nothing but heartbreak? Stay tuned to find out.
She wants to do cheerleading, and she's on student council.
Okay. And I'm assuming student council costs, they have a membership fee or something?
They have membership fees, and they have a lot of activities that they do that they're involved in because it's kind of a leadership thing, and so they have a lot of things that they have to go to as well.
Okay. All right, and you're just looking for some financial assistance?
And just asking for some help.
Sounds pretty straightforward, sir. Is there a reason why you don't want to give her any money to pay for your daughter?
Well, it's not that I don't want to pay, it's just I'm not working at all. I'm a full-time student.
Okay.
My tuition is paid for.
The tension thickens as a father takes a stand. He insists he isn't working, just a student trying to get by. But can he truly not support his little girl? The mother's eyes tell a different story, disappointment and doubt. Is he being honest or hiding behind excuses? Keep watching. The truth is about to unfold.
Not working at all. I'm a full-time student.
Okay.
My tuition is paid for, and I've got a Pell Grant, and I get basically $3,200 for a school year to help cover my living expenses as well. So,
do they break that up by semester?
It's broken up by semester. I have to maintain grades and stay in school. I have to prove that to be able to continue to receive the grant. So. I'm just trying to further my education. I understand my daughter's important to me. I love her very much, but I'm going back to law. I'm trying to get into law school, so I'm trying to figure out how to better it in the long run.
Okay.
His education grant becomes the center of conflict. Just $3,200 a year, hardly enough to survive. He talks about law school dreams, but his daughter's needs can't wait. The judge's expression turns firm. Can ambition come before responsibility? The courtroom is about to find out.
I'm trying to get into law school, so I'm trying to figure out how to better it in the long run.
Okay. That sounds pretty fair, ma'am. Are you aware that he gets this Pell Grant money?
Yes, ma'am, I am. But I know a lot of students also work at least a part-time job.
Right.
And, the money he's getting with the Pell Grant, I know it's not a lot. But, again, I'm only a daycare worker, so I don't get a lot of money either. And I need some help even just with her normal everyday things. I'm paying for her insurance as it is, and just trying to keep things going is difficult.
Right, I understand.
Her voice trembles as she speaks. A daycare worker barely making ends meet, pleading for support. She knows his grant is small, but even a little could change everything. The judge listened closely, feeling the weight of her words. Will compassion or calculation win today? The verdict is moments away.
Just trying to keep things going is difficult.
Right, I understand, but you can't squeeze blood out of a rock. Okay, you understand that, right?
Yes.
He's only going to be obligated to pay whatever it is that he has as income. Although some students may work, not all full-time students have a job either. I mean, you have to take that into consideration. So based on the information that he provided and that the testimony that you both gave, him confirming the amount of money that he receives from going to school and you knowing that.
You can't pour from an empty cup. The judge's words echo through the courtroom. With a father's pockets nearly dry, his support can only stretch so far. The mother's face falls. Will a little girl's dreams pay the price? The decision is coming, and it's heavier than anyone expected.
confirming the amount of money that he receives from going to school, and you knowing that that's all he's going to be obligated to give you at the moment. Now, later, at some time when he does, presumably go to law school or anything like that, you can receive extra money after he starts working. But as for right now, I can't take more from him than what he has. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So $3,200 per school year is not even, he's not even making a full year worth of that money. You said a semester is broken down, so like $1,600 or so.
The gavel drops. $3,200 a year. That's all he can give. The mother hoped for more, but the judge's ruling is final. Dreams of a better future linger in the air, uncertain and fragile. The courtroom sits in silence, waiting to see if those promises will ever come true.
You said a semester is broken down, so like $1,600 or so.
That's about right. So I'm living with somebody else that's going to school, so we're helping split the expenses, trying to make it last as long as we possibly can.
Right. So ma'am, based on what he's telling me, and I have to assume his testimony is true until you provide me with anything different. That's all he has at this time. So that's all that I can calculate off of. So because of that, $3,200 is not a lot of money. So I would have to base his child support on minimum wage. You understand?
Yes. And
Okay.
any help would help.
Okay.
Barely scraping by. Sharing rent with another student. The father makes his plea. His honesty fills the room. But the mother's desperation cuts deeper. The judge leans forward. The decision is close. Tension peaks. Will his truth be enough to move the court?
$200 is not a lot of money, so I would have to base his child support on minimum wage. You understand?
Yes. And
Okay.
any help would help.
Okay, it's something.
Right.
It may not cover everything, but you also work. So until he's able to get a better, not necessarily a better job because he's not working right now, but maybe, as he keeps going through school, he may get more money from a Pell Grant. We don't necessarily know, but until that happens, he'll be at this amount. So gross of minimum wage is $1,256. Net of $1,134.87, which brings your monthly obligation to $226.97. That's based on minimum wage. Okay?
The judge delivers a verdict. $226 a month, calculated from minimum wage. It's not much, but it's something. The mother's eyes well up, a mix of hope and heartbreak colliding. Can this small amount truly change a daughter's world? The final moment hangs heavy in the air.
Which brings your monthly obligation to $226.97. That's based on minimum wage. Okay? All right. Would that $226 help cover something with student council?
Yes,
something
ma'am.
with cheerleading?
Yes, I just needed some help. I wasn't expecting him to do everything.
Okay. All right. And sir, you understand that, correct?
So when does that start?
That starts today.
Okay.
That obligation starts today. Just know that in the future, when you get a job or you start receiving more money for some reason from your Pell Grant, you have an obligation to report that. And if you don't, she can actually report it and bring you back to court. And at that time, you will be paying more than minimum wage and child support.
$226 a month, a small victory, but far from enough. The mother nods quietly, taking what she can for her daughter's future. The judge turns to the father with a warning. When your income grows, so will your duty. For now, peace settles in the courtroom. But can this fragile compromise truly last?
She can actually report it and bring you back to court. And at that time, you will be paying more than minimum wage and child support. Just want to make sure you understand that. So if you become a big time lawyer one day and, for some reason your child is still under the age of 18, your child support can still go up.
I got it.
Okay? Any questions from either of you?
No.
Okay, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
The gavel drops with a thud. $126 a month. For now. But the father's future earnings could change everything. The mother leaves a courtroom, victory mixed with heartbreak. Justice may not break, but but it always bends. Like, comment and subscribe for more real courtroom moments that hit deep.